Right, you lot. Welcome to what's sure to be the most exciting thing since that bloke tried to make a car out of biscuits. A proper car showdown. We're talking about the kind of automotive titans that'd make a grown man weep. Today, we're diving headfirst into the cutthroat world of car manufacturing, where only the strong survive. We'll be examining what makes the Japanese, Germans, Italians, and yes, even those Americans across the pond, tick. Get ready for a right good dose of high-octane facts, figures, and enough horsepower to light up a small city. We'll tear these cars apart, metaphorically speaking, of course, and see what makes them roar, purr, or occasionally sputter and cough. Now then, let's talk about those plucky islanders, the Japanese. They're like the quiet kid in school who ends up building a nuclear reactor in their shed. You just don't see it coming. They've conquered the world with their cars, haven't they? And why? Reliability, that's why. A Toyota Corolla could probably survive a nuclear apocalypse and still get you 40 miles to the gallon. And don't even get me started on their technology. These blokes are obsessed with cramming more gadgets into a car than a Bond villain's lair. Parking sensors, lane assist, heated seats that practically give you a massage. They've thought of it all, but it's not all just clever gizmos and indestructible engines. The Japanese have given us some properly iconic cars, haven't they? The Nissan Skyline, the Honda NSX, the Toyota Supra. These are the stuff of legend. Cars that make you want to grow a ponytail, wear driving gloves, and attack corners like you're in a Fast and Furious film. So there you have it, the Japanese masters of reliability, pioneers of technology, and creators of some bloody brilliant cars. You can't argue with that, can you? Right, let's talk about the Germans, shall we? Now, these lads are serious about their cars. Forget about fluffy dice and air fresheners. This lot are all about precision engineering, luxurious interiors, and enough power to make a rocket scientist blush. When you slide behind the wheel of a BMW, Mercedes, or Audi, you just know you're in something special. The doors shut with a reassuring thunk, the engine growls like a caged animal, and the seats fit you like a bespoke suit. And the way they drive. They're like driving a perfectly balanced scalpel down the road. They carve through corners, accelerate with the ferocity of a rabid badger, and brake like they've just spotted a police speed trap. But it's not all just about performance. The Germans know how to do luxury, don't they? Leather interiors softer than a baby's bottom, sound systems that would make a concert hall jealous, and enough gadgets to make even the most tech-savvy teenager weep with joy. Chapter 3. Italian Stallions, Passion on Four Wheels. Now let's talk about the Italians, shall we? Because when it comes to cars, the Italians, well, they do things a bit differently, don't they? While the Germans are all about precision and the Japanese are obsessed with technology, the Italians, well, they build their cars with their hearts. These are machines that aren't just meant to be driven, they're meant to be experienced. Think Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati. These are the names that make petrolheads go weak at the knees. They're like supermodels on wheels, sleek, stylish, and with curves in all the right places. And the noise! Oh, the noise! A Ferrari V12 engine at full chat is like a symphony of power and passion. It's enough to make the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. But it's not just about looks and noise. Italian cars are bred for speed. They're designed to attack corners with the grace of a ballerina and accelerate like a cheetah on a caffeine rush. They're not for the faint of heart, these cars. They demand your attention, your respect, and a heavy right foot. Chapter 4. American Muscle, Power and Innovation. All right then, lads and lasses, it's time to cross the pond and talk about those Americans and their cars. Now, the Yanks, they like their cars like they like their steaks. Big, bold and powerful enough to tow a small planet. They've been churning out iconic vehicles for decades, from the Ford Mustang to the Chevrolet Corvette, machines that ooze muscle car swagger and make V8 engines sing. Let's be honest, there's nothing quite like the rumble of a classic American muscle car, is there? It's a sound that harks back to a simpler time, a time of drive-in movies, chrome bumpers, and enough horsepower to rearrange your internal organs. But don't think for a minute that the Americans are stuck in the past. They're also at the forefront of electric vehicle innovation, with companies like Tesla leading the charge. Their electric cars are packed with technology, performance, and enough range to silence even the most ardent petrolhead. Outro, the finish line. Well, there you have it. A whirlwind tour of the automotive world, from the meticulous engineering of Germany to the unbridled passion of Italy, the technological prowess of Japan and the bold innovation of America. Which country reigns supreme? Well, that's up to you to decide. But one thing's for sure, whether you prefer your cars sleek and sophisticated, powerful and muscular, or packed with enough technology to launch a space shuttle, there's a car out there for everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell like a church bell on a Sunday morning if you want to see more car-related shenanigans. Until next time, drive safe, drive fast, and don't forget to check your mirror.